Hello everyone and welcome to part 2 of Faebruary, where I'm going to finish off the skin and I'm going to do the wings and hopefully get onto some hair. So hello everybody in chat. Who've we got in? We've got Terrylyn. Hi honey. Hi Ems. Hi Ashley, at work but here, no problem. Hi Kenny. Hi Kelly. Who have we got else? Oh, she is always working out all the time. Ashley is. Hi Della. Hi Lynn. Hi everyone coming in. I'll just give everyone a few more minutes to come in. And while I'm waiting for everyone to come in, I'm just going to shut my dog's crate here because I keep cracking my leg on here. I'm going to show you all something while you're all coming in. Why give people time to come in. Hi, I think I've said hi, Lynn, haven't I? I get confused as who I've said hi to and who I've not. But yes, I've been having a little drawing day today. My little girl said to me, "Mum, will you draw me as a fairy?" And I was like, that's a big ask, Freya, because I'm not. I can colour and I can draw a little bit. I can draw more realistic stuff better. And she's like, "Will you please have a go at drawing me?" So I got her little picture up of her and I traced around the outline of her and then just did parts of the facial features so I could get proportions right. Trying to get a bit of, what do they call it? Hand memory, drawing memory. Oh yeah, you do. You have a fantastic boss, Ashley. So I thought I'll have a go at doing that, just try and get a bit of muscle memory of drawing and positioning, because I'm really bad at proportioning. Like I was showing Ashley and everyone some fairies I coloured a while ago and they had great big long legs. Hi, Aline. We're all good tonight by the sounds of it. So I'll show you all what I've drawn. I thought it was so cute and how it's come out. But Luke and Freya absolutely loves it. Can you see that? Has it all come out all funny? I bet it's all come out funny. I'm going to pull it close up. It's gone all, I don't know why it looks all, but that could be me, let me, oh, I don't think it's going to show you it properly. It looks a bit pixelated. I don't know why it's like that, but that's what I've drawn of her. She said, "Can you make me either an ice fairy or..." What was the other one she said she wanted to be? An ice fairy or something else. And I went, "I tell you what you could be. You can be a crystal fairy." So that's what I've done. So I've drew all, I free-handed everything else. I've done the tree. Oh, I keep moving all my videos around. I did the tree, did the little lantern, the little bug on the top of the tree. So all I did was literally just traced around her body to get the proportions right of her body and little features of her face. So I'm just starting, as you can see there, if I zoom in, I'm just starting to lay down the grayscale on her face. Can you see that there? It's cute, isn't it? I'm like, oh, so I'm going to print it off and I'm going to colour it for her. And she can have that on a wall when I've done it. I'm good. And then my daughter said, my oldest daughter, she went, "Oh," she said, "Mum, will you make me a fire fairy?" Something like, she said, "But I don't want them pixies, what you give Freya." So my next challenge is to draw Alicia, and then Kian wants me to draw him. So I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have to draw him. But I thought I'd done my little bundle of crystals quite well there. I quite like it. So it come out way better than I expected. But I think once I get portion size down, should I say portion sizes, proportion of arms lengths and leg lengths. Oh, she does. She looks very much like me. So let's take that off. But yeah, it's really cute. And she's like, "I can't believe you've drawn me." She's funny. She makes me laugh. Okay. So I'll move these out of the way. And I'm going to finish off this side of the arm. I'm going to finish off the hand and then hopefully we're going to get some of the wing done. And the hair, depending on how good it is. Hi Mona. Hi Ems. Just checking who's popped in there. Hi Wendy. It is. For say it's a good job, because I'll show you the one that I did. We was all laughing at it the other week, and I'll show you when I draw people freehand. So like my eye, I can draw that. I can draw eyes. I don't know why I can just draw eyes. So let me just show you these. It's just why people start coming in the room. But these, we was all having a good laugh about them. Was it in here? I bet it weren't in here now. I bet it was in a pad. I was showing Kelly and Ashley on video chat on. And I don't think I've got them now to show you. Was it in this one? Oh yeah, it was this one, because my tree's in it. Y'all ready for this? So that's my tree, as you've all seen. You've all seen my tree that I drew. So all my Android. But look at these. Look, these are my free-handed furries. So this is me trying to do people. People freehand. But look at the length of the leg. I can't, and their arms. And we was laughing the other week. The lunar boot, wasn't it? I was laughing my head off at it, because look at the length of her arms, and you know. So I can draw in that sense, but I can't do portion sizes. So I did a little acorn on her head, and I drew these ages ago, and close up, I mean, come on, look at that. So when it comes to realism, can you see the difference? So I need to get this on par with that, but I've got an obsession with eyes. I draw eyes constantly, just eyes everywhere, and I used to have that on my desk in my bedroom, and my husband kept saying to me, "Will you move that eye, because I feel like it's staring at me all night." So that's a bit of drawing for you. Some first. So I did these ages ago, like I said. So I need to work on proportion size on my free-handed. So drawing round Freya on a picture today was actually quite easier. Yeah, the furries, they're cute out there, but yeah. And these are another thing. You see these? Can you see these metallic paints here? If you'll get them on camera, can you see these metallic paints? I'll let you all guess where I've got them from. I will let you all guess. I will let you all guess. And I'll show you these ones here as well. Have a look at these. If I can get them to. You see them all? Well, some people know whose paints these are. Some people know and some people don't. Ashley and Kelly knows whose paints they are. The furries doing, no one's perfect. I think they're really good. No, Shell, you'll keep at it, before you know it, you'll blow yourself away. Oh, thanks, Kenny. Yeah, the eyes one of my the favourite thing I ever coloured. I've just got a thing for eyes. I'm terrible. I'm absolutely terrible at just drawing one eye as well. It's not even anything else. They're actually quite good, and furries do not have to have the same proportions as humans. That's very true, Della, isn't it? Won them. That is my future plan, Lynn, yes. Nope. Hi, Mary. Do you want me to tell you whose paints they are? They're my paints. They are my paints. Handmade by these beautiful things. They're my paints. I'm so excited because I'm getting the mixture right now. It's like a portion. You've got to get it right. So Let me just get the zoom right on this. As we all know, oh, where have I gone? Wrong button, everybody. So, slow start tonight. What is going on? Need to get the zoom on here. So yes, they are. I like playing with stuff. I'm quite a creative mind, and when I'm like I am at the minute with the lockdown and anxiety and stuff, I really need things to keep my brain going. I get this focus bang on for everybody. Is that good? Does that look okay? I don't have them yet. I have a little tiny set. I keep practicing and I get it wrong and then I get it right, but the actual pigments and stuff like that, the actual colours that come out are really good. It's just getting the consistency right. So these are them. Can you see them all? These are them. These are half on, so you can see where I've done all different kinds of mixtures. So this is pure testing. This is like what any new product that comes to market, you probably go through teasing stuff. Hi Tonya, no problem, look away. So yeah, some are cracked, so I'm mastering now. These are some old ones that I've done, so I'm mastering it now and I absolutely love it. But yeah, they're mine. So shell arty paint will be on the horizon. So yes, let's get finishing this skin from Faebruary. And I've lost my purple. Ashley, yes. Oh, I don't think they are. I've got KJ designs and I don't think anyone's beating KJ designs, but for me it's just something I want to do. I just want to have a go at have a go. I make all kinds of things. I'm quite crafty, if believe it or not. I make all kinds of stuff. So let me get my lemon yellow, light lemon yellow. I'm going to do the back of her hand now. And I've got a lump here. Do they? Yeah, I didn't know. I made them, believe it or not, I made them last year in the first lockdown. And I've tried to perfect it for a year. I've been perfecting it. So hopefully I've got the right mixture now. That's because there is faults with them paints. Don't get me wrong, there is faults. Some of them take ages to activate. Oh dear me, Ashley, them taco cat pants are hilarious. Sorry, I'm back. A little and just had a meltdown as her night light broke, so just got in the loft and got Christmas fairy lights out. Strung them in her room window so she can go to sleep. Oh, bless her. That's so cute. And do you know, I'm getting them strip lights for my girls' rooms. The ones that go around the roof and light the rooms up. Hi, Debbie. How are you? I've not seen you in a while. Welcome. So yeah, hopefully if it takes off, that'll be like a little business for me. So hopefully I'll have people who want to have a go at them. But yeah, it's been my little secret thing. I think I said ages ago on a stream, I've got a secret up my sleeve what no one knows about, and that's what it was. It's been a year's process so far. So hopefully, once I get this last batch started, I'm hopeful that these will be a good start. Okay, so that's them bits in. And then we're coming in then with my violet, and that's going all underneath here. Oops. That felt funny at the bottom then. All down here. Just blend that in a little bit. Oh, Mona, I'll buy you paints. Kelly, I was laughing as well. It was hilarious. Oh, Debbie, there was a time when I couldn't draw. Let me just go and get my iPad because I can't keep reading that chat on that side. There we go. Just check my volumes down so you don't hear me chatting on it. There we go, and I'm in, put myself in live chat. That's better. I can see you all right directly in front of my face now. Oh, there we go. So yeah, whether I'll be selling them anytime soon is a different matter, but I'll definitely be something that I look at in the future down the line. Hi Connie. Sorry I didn't make your stream tonight, honey. I was I had to go out to the chippy, and then I was knee deep in cleaning up this afternoon, so which took me till I come down and it was 6:30, and I went, where has that time gone? And I was only, you know, when you're in your bedrooms just pulling stuff out, and then you start pulling more out, and then you start pulling more out, then you start pulling more out, and I was tidying up, sorting out, and then my husband come up and went, Shell, what time are we having tea? And I went, oh, I've no idea. Is it even tea time? And he went, Shell, it's 6:30. I went, oh my gosh, I'm streaming at 8 o'clock. So I was running upstairs, got ready, I had to go. So I've been the chippy for tea, and kind of like not rushed it down my neck, but I was like, I would have probably just carried on cleaning if it were. I probably would have missed my own stream. But I will watch it back. I seen that you was doing. I seen it pop up earlier on saying you're doing your. Was it a crafting journal? Art journal, I think it was, wasn't it? So I was like, oh, and then I just got stuck into my started out putting clothes away, ended up being right, I'm chucking this out and I'm chucking that out and I'm doing this and I'm doing that. Shall just be ready for a massive response from the US. Oh, I could do, yeah. We'll have to see. I'd have to look into it as an actual business, I think. Dark green I'm using now, and I'm going over the purple. If you remember me doing this the other day on Faebruary. That was the fastest I'd coloured in yonks. I don't think I've ever coloured that fast, actually, the way I was at the end of February last week. Lockdown, so can't wait to be like, oh, Debbie, I know, tell me about it. I'm exactly the same. My brain's boggled with it all now. I don't even watch the news, and all I said to my mum is, Mum, just tell me if there's anything changes or I have to do anything different. Otherwise, I'm just plodding on. I don't listen to Mr. Boris unless it's an announcement where we have to do this and we have to do that, because loads of people have said to me schools aren't going back till after Easter, and I'm like, I can't cope with them going back after Easter. They need to go back before Easter. And then it's just hearsay, a lot of it. So until Mr. Boris says what we're doing, I'm just like plodding along. I was making a mess. I bet it was a beautiful mess. Oh, thank you, Alison. and welcome. I hope you've had a lovely week. Are we a Thursday? Yeah, we're Thursday, aren't we? I am absolutely lost with my days. So yeah, spent all morning it took me to draw my daughter. And then I was like, right, I've got stuff to do now. But I didn't think I'd end up sitting there because I honestly didn't think I'd be able to draw her. But it did help for draw around that picture at the start. I just did the outline of her. And that's how I started drawing eyes years ago, because it helped me. I can just draw them now freehand. Hi, Christine. You're lurking. Spruce green now. And then I'm just going over the top of that and working towards the lighter spots I've put in. They blend together after a while. The days, I know. I can't believe they've been off school nearly 3 months already, because they've been off since Christmas. They've not actually been back in school since Christmas. And it's shocking the length of time that these kids are having outside of education. It's just crazy. So all the way around these lighter areas with them. Hi, Debbie. Welcome everyone coming in. I didn't know how many I'd get coming in, because I've literally, I only put, I think, the post up an hour ago or something like that. And I was like, I've not even put my I've not even put my schedule on. I was like, I am so out of whack today. Grass green is next. And I cannot wait to see this image finished. I really can't. And I want to make sure I do most of it on camera. I'm thinking I might do an impromptu live tomorrow night as well, to show you how I did, the face. Because that wasn't done on camera. That was done in my own time. Hi, Susan. I'm slowly back. Oh, yes, you're slowly back. How's everything going? It's lovely to have you back. I hope you've had a lovely Christmas. I know it's not been a very good start to the year, but I hope you've all had a lovely time. No problem, lurk away, Debbie, that's fine. I keep missing people in chat. I kind of read in front of myself sometimes. I forget where I was up to. And then we're in these bits here. All around. Oh, I've started watching a new program on Netflix. I love it. Oh yeah, her face is gorgeous. I mean, that's a face. Where's that other one I've got here? That's her face without anything on it. She's beautiful. If you coloured a natural, she'd be absolutely stunning. But obviously I went for a really fantasy effect. I was going on, this is light green. I was going on the Avatar kind of fantasy, out the box look on this one for this Faebruary image. But she's got some stunning images out. I've got the copy of the 2 other images as well. I'll probably colour at some point. Can you read and write at the same time? Yeah, she's like mystical, isn't she? Like fantasy, mystical, mystery type of furry. So going towards the middle with them and then into my blend line here. I did make a boo-boo on this, and probably don't really need to say it's a boo-boo, but I used a blend line and I actually used cream as well, I think on the live stream. And when I went back after and thought about it, I thought I didn't use the cream to blend it. I just literally went from this light green into light lemon yellow and then into burnt light ochre. How's your little dog, Susan? I forgot his name. It's gone out my head. But I know last time I spoke to you, you'd not long had him, had you? And hopefully, Susan, if you're still lurking around, the ghost hunts start again in April, so I'll be able to come and tell you, I'll be able to message you some amazing ghoulie stories from the ghost hunts. Oh, and that Hunting Bigfoot's come back on. Is it Discovering Bigfoot? Hunting. I watched it last year and it's back on again. 3 people go into the woods in Alaska. Is it Alaska or somewhere like that, or Canada? And I'm just coming back in with the violet now. I'm just going over the top of this green and I'm just going to bring it in places like we did the other day. I got her princesses and princess set that includes the fairies and her very bloody Valentine image. Oh yeah, that one's really good, that one. I almost bought the V-Day one, but I purchased another instead. Yeah, I suppose you can't buy everything, can you? But I haven't got anything from the My Bloody Valentine one, but I do know there was some nice images in it. Just a few good ones that I looked and thought, oh, I'd colour them. And I've got a thing that's coming on Monday and I'm so excited for it. I'm like, woo! But I can't tell you because I will show you all on video. But I'm like, oh, I'm so excited. I'm more excited than I was for Kirby's book, and that's telling you something. Like, I will be watching my phone all day Monday for that ping to come of when my parcel is arriving. Just going back over with a second layer and just making sure I'm getting rid of all that tone tan paper that's poking through. And then that's the last bit of these colours. No problem, Della. Well, that's true. Kelly knows. I wonder. A select few people know. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, because I use that cream and I struggle to blend outside camera after Faebruary, so I'm going to rub out the cream that I use because I didn't use cream on my original one that I coloured. So I'm going to take it out so it's not that hard. So if you was following along from the colorathon, just don't use the cream. So I'm going to come back with light lemon yellow there and just add that in. But it should have been this as my blend line. Just nerves, slight Showtime nerves, and I used the wrong colour. It's very similar, but it's just easy to blend the skin into that colour than it was into the what's its name? Just jump back to spruce green because I haven't gone in the middle. And just go into the middle with all them, or towards the light source in the middle. So thank you everyone coming back to watch part 2. It's lovely to have everybody here, and also anyone that's lurking in the background that might not be chatting, hello and welcome. I hope everybody has had a good week, and I would like to know what everyone's bought new. What hauls, happy hauls has people got, and what stuff have they got on pre-order? I know I need to pre-order Joanna Basford's one now. That's due out in March, isn't it? So I need to get that on pre-order, because I think that's just like a normal other books, isn't it? It's not like a storybook like Ivy and the Inky Butterfly. I'm not a fan. So this is light lemon yellow just in the middle. Just going over some of these. So yeah, I can't wait to colour that little furry of my daughter. Isn't it cute? I will show you all. I'll put it on my Facebook group when I've coloured it and you can see what it looks like, but she's well made up. So I need to put a little spot of this in here and just a little on there, and then this dark green coming out. So yeah, it's nice to know what people are buying, getting on the prowl, and the whole Artesa saga, what's all over the colouring community at the minute. Spruce greeny. I'm just doing this little bit that I forgot about. Yeah, I'll either be doing, I'm going to check who's on a Friday night. If there's no other streamers streaming, I'll do it as an impromptu live stream. If not, I'll put it on as a normal uploaded video, but it'll definitely be going on of how I did a face. Definitely I'll be putting that on. Will most definitely be going on. Okay, so let's get down to morphing this skin. So here I've got umber. That's just the darkest bit down here. That's all her here. So I already put some of this in on the live stream on Sunday. I just needed to add a little bit of this darker one in. I am Wendy, yes. I'm from Greater Manchester. Why am I using the wrong pencil completely? My brain is not functioning well today. Dark ochre. No, brown ochre. Ignore me. Let me get my pencils in order. I honestly don't know what's wrong with me today. I do apologise. So I've just used umber and now I'm using burnt sienna. This is the Sleepless Nights. I think they're messing my head up now. And bring that out to about there. And then I'm bringing this out here. Oh, you're not far from me at all, are you? Oh, toasted bagel. What are you having on your toasted bagel, Debbie? Next up is brown ochre. Now we're in the right order. And I'm going to come quite a way up with this. And it's hard to see what I'm doing with this because this brown ochre is very similar to the colour of the paper. But I am colouring. There is colour going down. So just blending that in. And then I'll be taking the light ochre and then I'm going to be coming into the light lemon yellow that we put down. I'm kind of going over the top of it. And this helps it morph. So whenever I do morph in skin, I always use a colour or I'll tone it down. So if I was to do this purple all the way down or blue, I would tone it into like a light colour that's got a warm tone in it, so a green undertone or a yellow undertone, so that then when you transition into your skin colours, it transitions nice and smooth. If I was to try and take it from the green into the skin, it wouldn't work as well. So that's how I've found it easier to morph it into skin, or doing these kind of weird and wonderful skin tones. You'll see me do the water dragon one. I didn't do it on live stream, but I've seen put the pictures on Instagram and Facebook, and a lot of people were like, how have you got it to morph into that light skin tone? I was like, well, this is how I did it. But then I never got round to putting the this is brown ochre. I never got round to putting a video one of doing it. So when this came around, I thought it's absolutely perfect. Yes, I am. I'm a Wiganer. I'm a Wigan girl through and through, and I'm a Wigan rugby supporter. So yeah, good on, spot on there, Wendy. Thanks, Alison. Oh, I have a big thought process. All kinds of mad, weird and wonderful things comes into it. You only have to look at that background series to see what crazy stuff goes through my head. And on them videos, I was like, I have no idea if this is going to turn out in the end. Every one of them videos was raw. You see me do it as I was creating it in my mind. And I think some of them, you see how frustrated I was getting. I was like, ugh. But I wanted it to be like that because I wanted that effect of, if you just ride it out, this is what happens. So light lemon yellow now, and I'm going to blend back into that. And this helps just give it that absolute seamless blend between the two colours. Woohoo, Wendy! I'm going to send Ashley a sticker from the Wigan rugby, the one that says there's no pies left. No one will have a clue in America what that sticker means, only we do. Good old Wigan pie haters we are. Got the right broadest accent. But I think you're the first person, Wendy, to get it spot on. I know Louise recognises my accent. She was like, you're from somewhere near Manchester, but you're the first person to actually say where I'm from. So hats off to you. Yeah, of course we are. So I'm just going to come back in with this grass green here. And I'm just going to build back up on this section. Because by the looks of it, I think I've only done one layer. and then spruce green. And I want to make sure I've done the same coverage throughout the skin, then it doesn't look odd. And I'm just doing it in a scumbling motion, and I always use my pencil. I always hold my pencil low down. It doesn't mean that I'm pressing on really hard. I am pressing on normally. Good day, Tammy. I would say get another shrimp on the Barbie, but I can't talk Australian. My Wigan accent don't let me do that. So a lot of people move up and down the pencils for different pressures. I can't do that, so I've learned to lift the pressure off, but I still hold my pencil in the same place. So a lot of you follow me quite regular will always see I hold my pencil quite far down, but that's not saying I'm pressing on hard. So I've learned to do it. I can, if I hold up here, I can get a light layer over, but that's where I feel comfortable holding my pencil. So I do know people go up and down for different pressures, but I do it holding my pencil close to the bottom. I feel like I've got more control over my pencil in that position. So even though you see me holding it down, I'm using like a medium pressure, that I'm not pressing it in the way it might look. I just felt like I needed to tell you all that. I don't know why. Good eye. Wigan for the win. I know the rugby season should be starting soon, but I don't know what'll be the dealio with it all, with lockdown and stuff, whether they'll still be able to put it on. And then lastly, our lovely violet. Going back to the very edge light lemon yellow. So I will spend a bit of time just on this blend bit, because I just want it to travel through seamlessly. I don't want it to have where you can see where one's, I want it to be, it just flows through where one starts and the other ends. I think we're getting there, and I'll probably just go over it with a blender. So back in with was it? So I can say, put a prawn on the Barbie. I still can't say it in Australian if I tried. You'd have to say it in that chat and then I can have a go at it. We don't, which green are you using that's a little darker? So the greens that I'm using all together, from start to finish, let me put it in order. So from start to finish, I am using, if you can see these, it might not focus in, violet, dark green, then spruce green, then grass green, then light green, and light lemon yellow. I know it's a lot, I'm very sorry, but that's how many colours it takes to create that. Spruce, yeah, spruce is the kind of middle one. So back with the light ochre, I'm just going over the top of each one, over the top of that light lemon yellow that I've just used again. And then next is brown ochre, and I'm going slightly over the top of light ochre. And it'll just go nope, and it'll just blend gorgeously. Next is burnt sienna. I was going to say sepia then. I don't know where that came from. And then I need to do this bit here. It is covering the air up, but I'll go over that so it doesn't cover Raen's watermark. Same with down here. And then light ochre into that lemon yellow. You butcher the Aussie one. They're not Wendy, the Pablo's, Caran Dache Pablo pencils. They are one of my favourite, all-time favourites. My polys are my favourite pencils to use, but these are like the next one up from a polychromo, so these don't come out very often. They don't come out very often at all. They just come out when I want to do special pieces. So this one's quite a good piece. So I wanted to get the big guns out for this image. So right down at the bottom I'm using umber. I think they're very similar pencil names to the polychromos. I've got to swatch out the hair colour because I'm doing a hair black. Because I think she'll pop out when I do it black. But the combo I've got for that is the polychromo combo, so I need to convert it into a Pablo combo. I'm just trying to find my blender pencil, which seems to have developed legs and walked off. Where have you gone? Oh, here it is. I'm just going to blend all these where I've morphed the skin. I'm just using my Derwent blender. I'm not a big fan of this Derwent blender. I'm just putting a light pressure on and I'm just going to blend that seam a little bit more between the two. And then I'll move on to a hand. Depends how long. Let me see how long I've been colouring because I want to get onto the wings as well. Here we go. So, oh, I've only been on 48 minutes. That's not long at all. So I have lemon yellow, but not the light version. Oh no. I've stopped spending, just got a set coming tomorrow of the portrait set. Oh, have you got the portrait luminance? Oh, I love it. I've got one under the table here. I haven't even swatched them yet. I can't believe it. I've opened the box, but I haven't properly swatched them out. Okay, so that's that transition line in. And that should look pretty seamless between the two now. I have a conversation chart if you need it, Shell. A conversion chart. Conversation. I thought that said then. I need to get my glasses on. So this one was a blend line as well that I didn't blend out with the blender pencil. I bet this would look lovely when I do the skin tone on the toned grey as well, because this is it on toned grey, the same skin tone that I've done there on toned grey. So the only thing on toned grey, it just looks slightly bit cooler, and on the toned tan, the skin tone looks a bit warmer. And I need to check with Raen, but I'm going to be giving one of them away when I've coloured it, because I will have two. There's no point me having two images of it. So if you want the coloured version of this, you need to keep an eye out for when I put it on my Facebook group for a giveaway. I'll also let people know on Instagram and on the community tab on YouTube as to when I'll be giving it away. No doubt I'll give it away on YouTube on a live stream. But just keep your eyes peeled in the Shell Arty and Colouring Friends group and on my Instagram shell art, and because it will be being given away. Hopefully, if Raen says it's okay to do so. I don't see why not, because it's a coloured image, but we'll see. I got my new colouring book yesterday and I'm dying to start it, but can't till I get my skin tones. What book did you get, Wendy? Ashley, you don't need any more pencils yet. Okay, so let me just do her hand. So we're going in with umber. I'm going to go in all these darker areas here and put them in first. I mean, I don't know which way everybody else puts theirs in, but I prefer to go dark to light. So I'm going to put all the darker area in first. Oh, and drawing them hands on the little body I did of Freya today, the little furry. Drawing that hand, you don't know how many times I scrubbed it back out on my iPad and redid it and redid it and redid it. Her hand looked deformed. And I was just like, why can't I get the fingers right? I'm so bad with proportions. And I couldn't get them right. I couldn't get them right. And it was really stressing me out. But in the end, I really did them. I did them right. Well, they look all right. I'm glad I've shared it with you all, because it's you all have seen it now and give me your opinion on it, and everyone was like, whoa, that's nice. So that makes me feel better that I've done a good job. But Freya's really happy with it and she wanted me to draw, so all that matters is she's happy. But it was just nice to share it with everybody. Oh, Jasmine Beckett. I've got 3 of her books. I've got have I got 3 or 2? 3? Yeah, I think I've got 3. I've got just her Jasmine Beckett Griffith one. I've got her Mermaids one, and I've got her Halloween one. And I've got a little badgie what I have on my desk, which I absolutely love. The Strangeling badges, they're so gorgeous. I absolutely love them. So yeah, that sits on my desk. Sign me up. Oh, thank you, Ashley. You're a star. So what's everyone's plans for this weekend? I need to know what people's plans are so I can kind of feel like I'm going somewhere. Because that would be ideal and good to know. Because I'm stuck in my house. I have said to my husband, we're going to have to go out with the kids for a walk, even if it's just in the woods, because we're all getting a bit cabin in the woods fever. I need to get out. The Fantasy Adventure, I don't think I've got that one. Don't tell anyone I'm doing it instead of being bored. Oh, Debbie, not a lot sat on a sofa. You're the same as me, aren't you? So's Wendy. All us UKians. I mean, have they got lockdowns in the US as well at the minute, or is it literally just the UK? I'm just going round where Raen's put her grayscale is where I'm kind of just following what she's done. I'm just going slightly over the top of the umber. And travelling slightly out. I just seen chat fly then. No lockdowns like you have. We're fencing the garden panels. I've taken a bit of battering from all the bad weather. Yeah, I mean, we're lucky I've got quite solid ones in here. But I heard them rattling the other night and I was thinking, oh, if that wind's moving them, that's bad. My plan is delivering parcels to everyone as I'm a courier. I'm also having my grandson Saturday evening. Hey Wendy, I wonder if do you ever deliver in Wigan? I bet you've been here delivering me stuff. The poor delivery woman, when she brought my Kirby Rosanza, looked like I was conjuring up a plan at the door. I was like, oh, in the end, I was stood there with a big grin on my face because I knew it was the only thing that was coming. And she's like, what the heck? She didn't want to come anywhere near me. Hi, Wendy Ellis. How are you, honey? We aren't locked down in Missouri, but we're having Arctic blasts. It's 12 degrees. Us too. It's in the US too. I really wish I was back in work. Lost my job because of this pandemic. Oh, I'm so sorry, Debbie. It's been awful, hasn't it? I mean, I'm lucky that my husband his job was never really going to be an issue. He's a bus driver, so you know, we wasn't worried on that point, but we was worried that his hours would be cut, and I think that was a bit of a scary time. But I mean, we've been lucky that I'm a stay-at-home mum and stuff like that at the minute. But if I was to have a job, I don't know what I would have done with the kids being at home, because they're only taking in key worker kids at school as well. So my youngest son is in, but that's because he's got an EHCP plan for education, health and care plan for his autism. And that is the only reason they've allowed him in school, because it's beneficial for him to be in school. But everybody else, I'm thinking, how are they surviving? Because the kids are having to stay at home. Wigan Observer. Gosh, I've not seen that paper in a long time. Are you getting there, Wendy? That's good. Keep your chinny up, honey. Keep positive. Okay, so that is the burnt sienna all where I want it. I'm just going to put a bit of this kind of like in lines up here, because I like doing this because it kind of gives you that, you know, that the lines that we all have in our hands where it just gives that cast of that shadow running up, just to give the back of the hand that bit of, because your hands aren't just smooth, are they? So I always kind of do 4 little lines, only ever so slight, nothing major, and then I do our little dimply bobbly bits there, what we have, even though you can't see them with my chunky hands, but it is what it is. So next up is burnt ochre. I'm going to come in with this one and just work my way out from them darker colours. Yeah, it was terrible. Hi, Kirsty. Yeah, I described it as, have you ever watched the very first Home Alone and he gets in that hotel and the dude that's behind the reception and pulls that froggy looking smiling face? Well, I think that's what I looked like, stood at the door waiting for this book, because I was like a kid at Christmas. And the lady that was delivering the parcel was just like, why is the woman stood at the door waiting? And she like put it on the floor, and then she went, see you, love, and walked off. And I was like, I'm not going to like attack you or anything, I just want my book. It was funny. It was really funny. So round each side there, and each bobbly bit of a knuckle going to be a shadow on the other side of it. And then, so, yeah, this side. It's terrible because I live in a small town. It's difficult finding more local work. Might have to go back to Kurt when this is over and I can travel. Yeah, I think we're all going to have to take what we can get at the minute, isn't it? Jobs are scarce quite all over the place, aren't they? It's a shame what this pandemic's done. You know, it's however anyone thinks it got about, it's just shocking the devastation that a virus has caused. I know, and the effects of the kids and the education they've lost. I mean, my daughter's in year 6 primary school. She's not even sitting a SATs this year. You have to have that much excitement when I send you taco cat pants. Then she will really be scared. Are you really sending me these taco cat pants? I won't wear them outside the house, Ashley, I'll tell you now. I'll wear them inside the house, but I won't go outside with them on. Oh, the cat taco pants are the best thing I've ever seen. Can't imagine doing bus driving though? All this needs a medal. Tell him thank you for working through. Oh, thank you, Debbie. He did. He worked through the first one. He's worked through it the whole way. He's not been furloughed or anything. He managed to get through the first lockdown and then contracted COVID in the second lockdown. But touch wood, someone was looking after him over there and he only got the mild dose of it, so he was he had like more like flu. It's the after effects, the long COVID, I think they're calling it, that is affecting him now. It's a shame, like he can't carry things upstairs without it being in coming down, and he's absolutely out of breath. Love the depths of those hands, looks so realistic. Oh, thank you. Just 4 little lines and 4 little dots and it creates that look. It's just because I can't get past it being flat, so I have to do that. My day out is now going Tesco's or Asda. Same with me, Deb. It's the only place I see outside of my house. Can you imagine my delivery person, me and Ian both stood at the door fighting for the parcels? Is that what you try to do for get your Valentine's Day parcel? We should fighting him at the door, try to get it first. Oh, you make me laugh, Kirsty. So all around these nails. Her nails are not going to be normal nails. She's going to have black and green nails. So then light ochre. And that's going all in these centre bits. I would totally wear them out of the house, Shella. You can do it. Right, my lovelies, I'm going to carry on my colouring in my book. Then an early night. We'll carry on watching this tomorrow. Lovely to meet you all, Shell. You're amazing. Oh, thank you, Wendy, and thank you for coming and watching. It's been lovely having you here. I love new watchers. So thank you very much for popping in and joining in with the chat and having a laugh. And I will see you on the next one, which is Sunday, if you can make it. Well, I'm not jealous. What's Taco Cat Pants? Oh, Ashley, you need to send it to Oliver. They're so funny. You like them because they got a cat on them. They've even got bottles of hot sauce on. I was like, what are them leggings? She's taking me around Walmart, or Ashley was. Taking me all around Walmart going, look at these. I'm taking you around the clothes aisle. And I was like, what are them bright green legging pants over there? She's like, they're leggings. I was like, oh, they're wet. Like, they were, I don't even have anything as a luminous green as they were. They were really green. And I was like, are they leggings? And she's like, yep. And I was like, they are cool. And then you look down and there was these taco cat leggings. And I was like, they seriously got tacos on, sauce and everything. No, it's still not right. Not yet, no. He'll carry something up, Debbie, and then the next minute he's like off his breath. And I keep saying to him, you really need to go to the doctors because that's not normal. But we've done research on it, and there's quite a few people with this long COVID, isn't there, that is being affected by the after effects of COVID. Because he was fine, he didn't really get much of a cough. He just got like a cold, it was basically. And it's after that it's been bad. You know, and it was always safe at work, and I just think he got it off money. Because where he works, they still take him cash, which I hate, knowing the fact that he's taking cash. I just don't think it's needed at the minute. I think there should just be either card payments or they go and get a card from the bus station or something, because I don't think it's fair to the drivers that have to still take money. You go in the Facebook chat. Ashley, show me your taco cat pants. There's salad and everything. I'm sure we will. Well, I'm hoping so. Let me just fade some of these lines out now. They are a bit noticeable. That was for Kirsty, not for the story Shelley's telling. Hi, Leela. Oh, yeah, thank goodness she didn't have it any worse than that. And she's getting on the better side of it. I think everyone I know who's had COVID have said that they've suffered like that at the end, towards the end. And it's lasted. So Leighton got it in, when did he get it? I'm sure it was August or something, in towards the summer. Or towards the back end of summer, October. It was October, because I was meant to be on the Halloween live ghost hunt and I couldn't go because we was in quarantine, and I was absolutely gutted. It was October he had it, and it's still, so what are we in, October, November, December, January? Yeah, so 3 months on, nearly 4 months on, and he's still having trouble with his breathing. Okay, let me just put a bit of alcohol blender on this. My niece had it, like she had flu, and her sister had no symptoms. Luckily, I've not had it, I've avoided. Well, when my husband had it, none of us got it either. So I don't know if that's because I was so quick and I was like, get up them stairs, because I live in a 3-story house. So we said all along, if anyone gets COVID, my youngest son's bedroom will be the COVID room, because we've got a bathroom on the middle floor, and then we've got a downstairs toilet with a sink and everything in, and it's a full-size sink. So what I said, whoever's contracts COVID, if they do, and touch wood they didn't at that point, I'm just going to let that dry, and I'm just going to do the nails. Yeah, so he stayed in the bedroom and we literally stayed separate. And we stayed separate, and when he needed anything, he put gloves on to put it outside. So we bought thick cardboard cups, the thick cutlery. We got him a little travel kettle, drinks that he could make up there, the powdered milk, and he stayed upstairs in that bedroom. So I just collected the plate. He scraped all his dinner food off into a bag. His knife and fork went in the bin. the cardboard cuts went straight in the bin, and he'd tie him up, and when he needed to go to the bin, I'd open all the doors, he'd come down with his mask on and put everything in the bin, and then he would come back in, I would shut all the doors and clean everywhere he'd been, and touch wood, we was all lucky that none of the 5 of us, because there's 6 in this house and not one of the 5 of us caught it, that we knew of, unless we was asymptomatic. I'm just doing her nails here, and her nails are not going to be normal, as you can tell. That was spruce green I've just used. So yeah, he stayed up there for the full 10 days, and then he was allowed out, and we just video chatted with him every night. So when it was tea time, we was all eating tea and he was on video chat on the phone, so we kept him like we was all together, but he just had to stay in that room. No problem, Debbie. Take care, honey. I'm always around if you need a chat outside of Facebook, honey, outside of YouTube, hon. Give me a message if you need to. This is just black. Mona, no, he's not offered a vaccine yet, no. I think we're still on the most highest vulnerable and yeah, most highest vulnerable and elderly at the minute. Yeah, she can't have normal nails. They'll give her like a black to green, purple to green ombre fade there. I hope it does, and hope your daughter gets on the good side of it as well, Leela. It's a nasty, nasty thing for everyone at the minute. Okay, so that should be dry enough for me to go back over it. I've just put that over because I wanted to blend out some of this. So this is back to brown ochre. And I'm just blending them lines again. I've never used the alcohol blender on this paper before, and it has left a bit of a line where I put it. I had the lessons on my lungs for 6 months. Lesions? So you got lesions on your lungs from COVID, Wendy? Oh, you're okay, Cassandra. You're never late. You just get here when you get here. Don't worry about it. I've only literally finished a shoulder here. And I'm just doing a hand now. So going over the top, just blending that light ochre out a bit more. So hard. I find hands the hardest to do. I really do find hands really hard to do. It's on its side anyway, but yeah, I do. I find them really hard to get all the light and shadowed areas right, and the bumps and lumps that our hands have. I find it really hard. Light lemon yellow here. I really want to get them Caran Dache blender. Are they blender? They're not stumps, are they? Blend. They're like pencils, aren't they? But they don't have a casing on them, do they? It shows that social distance actually works. If you can stop it in a household, imagine what could happen if everyone followed the same rules. Yeah, exactly. We was able to, by acting on it so quickly, because he was fine at 4 o'clock at night, and then by the time I'd come back from dance an hour and a half later, it was a shivering wreck on the couch and his temperature was 38.7, and I have never seen him come down so ill as fast, and I just instantly knew. I instantly knew what it was, and I sent him straight up to that bedroom, and he wasn't allowed out. The only time he went out is when he went for his test the morning after I booked him in for the test. And then he went straight back up to that room until his results came back, and his results came back positive. So I think it was the quick reactions of that, and then just keeping clean and distancing and masks, and that's what, you know, helped in the long run. Okay, so I think that's the best I'm going to get a hand to Luke. I think it's morphed into that skin pretty well. So let's do the little dragonfly. So we used, I'm just going to sharpen these actually. I wish my skin would feel more. Thank you very much, Ashley. The Caran Dache Luminance Blender. Yeah, that one. It looks like a grey stick. That's what I need to get. That blender is the best in my opinion. I've already had to replace one. Well, they was talking about it on Emily's stream the other night about this pencil blender. They said it's really good, but a lot of people get it and it's already crumbled in the pack. So I'm like, oh, and said a lot from Amazon crumbled or broke. Hi Louise, how are you, honey? I was talking about you earlier on because Wendy in the chat knew exactly where I was from, and I said the only person that's come anywhere near close, Wendy got it spot on where I was from today. I said, and the only other person that got it close was Lou. I said, she said, you're from near Manchester somewhere. So we've been having I was having a little natter earlier on. So these the little dragonfly. I'll go a little bit closer. And he's going to match, her skin was based off his. So all these little sections here, this is where I've just sharpened my pencils. It's going to be so tiny to work in on. But each of these sections, I'm going to do the same colour combo as I've just done on her skin. And these can have just like little slices in there. So there, and then I'm going to go round the outside of that with the light green. It's going to be a squeeze, but it fits and it works. So I'll just catch up with chat in a second. If there's anything for me, just pop it in caps and I don't miss it. Whoops. See, I break tips, even Pablo tips, I break them. How does that happen? Oh, thank you, Tammy. Creative Art Materials, Caran Dache Full Blender, Bright 2-pack. Yeah, that's the one I'm after. Fab, aren't they? Tell me how you're getting on with Colin Thompson. You're from Braebury. Whereabouts is that? Next up is, oh, I'll tell you what, I didn't use all these. I just jumped to spruce and then the purple. So it was dark, not spruce, dark green I jumped to. Because it's so small. I couldn't fit them all on, that's what I remember. So, round each of these with the spruce. You didn't see that then? These pencil mustn't like my swordfish sharpener. I need to do something with that though, because I can't work without a point. See if I can run it through this sharpener rather than putting it back in my swordfish one. Yeah, there we go. Not too bad, Kirsty. I see the end point now. I don't. I need to catch up tonight when I've finished streaming. So just all around these ones and then around his little body here. And then little flashes from his body there. And then next up is violet. I'm just going to make sure my violet's quite sharp. Shell, I don't know how you're putting so much pressure on to break the tips and get many later. I don't know where I break the tips. I don't think I'm pressing down. Oh, you're just outside Bedbury? Ah, just outside Manchester. Do you know Manchester's that big though? I still don't think I know half the places in Manchester. So around the outside of that green with the purple. I just went in all in between. I don't colour in mine, Tammy. I open it every day and sit in no colour. Why do I know? I know it's strange, Ashley, that you know where stuff is in England. So with little eye here, I put a fleck of green in, a fleck of lemon yellow, a fleck of the brighter green, which was the grass green in there, and then the violet around the edge. That's his little eye. And then his whole head then, I need to sharpen that as well. That's lost its tip. You just need to live in Wigan. You need to live in England, Ashley, I think. If you know the English area like you do, I think you need to come and live in England. Let me just get a bearing of where his legs are here. One leg here. One leg there. And then there's legs coming this side. Okay, and then I got the purple. I'll turn the page this way because I'm going to be flicking. So I started off with purple down here and I flicked it outwards. This is how I did a face. Flicked it outwards. Because I took the idea of a face from the shape I was going to do the wings. So this is how the wings look. See how they're quite fluffy and feathery. That's how I'm going to do these. So that is violet. Kirsty, she was trying to explain to me where Wigan is, and I was like, oh yeah, you was. I live in a tent in your garden. Yes, come and live in a tent in my garden. I'll house you in my house. Dark green. Again, I don't use all the darker greens in this bit because there's only so much you can fit in. So then grass green. And then on this side, flick out with spruce green, just a little bit coming this way. The kids are all excited tonight because they've only got one more day left of homeschooling, and then they're off for a week. And they're all like, real. I can hear them downstairs getting all giddy. It's like Christmas. Because they've only got one more day and they get a week of no more study. Do you know, hats off to the little kids that have done all this home study. It's so out of the ordinary for them all, and they're all coping. Full of weird American sweets for the kids. I'm sure they'd love it, Ashley. No tent needed. England, you'd be washed away with all the rain. You definitely would. Hi, Leslie. Welcome, honey. How are you? I hope you've had a lovely week. So I'm going to flick out with the light green. And then up here as well. Side. And then light lemon yellow. I'm just going to finish off I'm going to go around that black line of the edge there quite harsh. Oh, whoops. See, now I broke it because I pressed on hard. And then just fade that into them other colours we've been using. So what's everyone working on at the minute? You all got whips, or have you just finished, or what's everyone working on? I'll just put my tip back on. Just carefully with this one now. Not as heavy pressure. And then just a little one here. I'm just going to put a touch of violet there. And then I jumped to dark green, wasn't it? Just flick a tiny little bit of dark green out. And then, where's my lightest green gone? Grass green. And then light green. It'll just pick. This is what I love about these Pablos. They just go over the top of each other. They're amazing pencils. Fair Darling by Christine Caran. Lovely. My whip is your Stegosaurus, which, Kirsty, you are doing amazing with that Stegosaurus. It's bringing back all the haunted memory I had of my 7 parts. It took me to colour that on stream. I don't think I'll ever do a double page that big on stream ever again. It was massive. So because I'm doing a hair black, I'm making sure I've lined just around the edge of that wing there. I don't want it getting lost in a hair. So that's a little dragonfly matching her skin. And then how I was going to tackle these wings. So I'll show you how I was going to do this one here. So I'll do this section, and then hopefully I might be able to get a section of the hair in. Because if I do all that online, I can finish it all off after. So in with our violet again. Where am I going to go? Here. So I want all the colour to be at the base of a wing. I'm still on my Rickley pick. I've been working on my huge diamond painting too. Oh, which one are you doing, Lou? Pizza? Are you having pizza? Hi Lisa, how are you? Oh, thank you very much, Lisa. I hope you've had a lovely week. Wendy's doing a diamond painting at the moment as well in Soulmates. You're on part 4. Well, you've got through it a bit quicker than me. I was going for ages on that thing. So I'll bring that out just like we've done. So here I want to put patches of light lemon yellow in here. And these are going to morph off into, so each section I'm going to do that so I know where I want the colour to stop in them. So that's just my rough guide, and then I'm going to put these in places of it. Because the base of the wings are going to be the same. And then the centre of these are going to be like the dragonfly's back here. So down this here is going to be the same on her thick winged bit up here. I'll come down there with that. Okay, so everywhere we want purple, so come round here. Am I out of frame? I am, aren't I? Sorry. Like a big U. Oh, you're still doing Jasmine one? Gosh, I wonder how long mine will take me. I've not even got it out the box yet. I've got this one sat at the side of me ear. I'll show you the picture if you can all see. Let me get the pic. Can you see the picture? I've got her. Here Comes the Bride one. She looks like the bride out of The Corpse Bride. And this one is 51 centimetres by 97. It's absolutely huge. So I don't know how long she'll take me. And I've got this one that's still sat here, unopened. This Hannah Lynn Willow. She's 42 by 59. So she's a square one though, so I don't know if she'll be even harder. So I've had them ages and I've just not got round to starting them. But I will do. I'll get there. There we go. So I've got them in there now. And then it's spruce. Is it darker spruce? Dark green. We'll go around all of these and over that purple. I'm going to do it exactly the same with the skin. I just thought if a skin's got all that same detail, then her wings need to have some of that detail in. Because off her back it looks like it's coming off her wings, so I thought it's only right that I bring this same pattern in all areas of it. Now I'm just being quick here. I would probably go a bit slower if I was doing it myself. I'm colouring in the Pony Girl from Colourage Wild 2, just doing her hair now. Oh, I love them books. I need to get one out on live stream. I've not done one for ages. I'm nearly 100 hours in. Whoa! What size is your one, Lou? 100 hours in. No worries, Kirsty. Enjoy your shower. No problem. I'll be live till about 10 after 10-ish. We'll see. So thanks for coming along, honey. Willow is gorgeous. I've finished her. Squares tend to take longer than rounds. Oh no. Why do I buy the things that challenge me? I never learn. So now I'm going to bring this into over the top of the purple that we've done here. I'm going to go in between all of these. I think it's nice to finish the Faebruary image as well off in stream. So everyone's seen it from start to finish. So let's take that violet just up the edge of here. Like that. And then next up is spruce, I think. I'm getting used to the names now. And slightly further out with spruce. Jasmine is 42 by 125. Whoa. And that's square. Woo. Hats off to you. Because I've not even... I got it out to look at the Here Comes the Bride one. And I seen the size of it and thought, oh, I'm going to need my table for that. I'm going to need my kitchen table. And then it's just stayed there under my desk. I'll be surprised if I even start it. I'll come in under there with this spruce. And then grass this should be. Yeah, see, you can get in there now. And I've missed them side bits. I'll do them in a second. I am pressing on a bit harder now because time's getting on a bit and trying to mush it so I get it done quicker. Because I want to start some of the hair, because if I show you at least some of the hair, then I can finish the rest of it off stream. And you've seen every aspect of... I was going to ombre her hair, but then I thought she's already got a lot going on with the skin, so I just thought, let's just keep the hair simple. Right, tone it down, Shell, tone it down. And then light green. You could colour the poo emoji, we'd be here, colour it all. I know you'd all be here supporting me. You're all wonderful. Thank you very much. You all come along watching every week. I really appreciate it. And then for the rest of the wing, what I'm going to do is cover it with lemon yellow. But what I'm going to do with my white holbein, I want it to... I'm going to highlight the... going to highlight the ridges because I want it to look see-through. Oh, I just watched a new programme, started watching it. I didn't think it up. I think I said to everyone earlier on I started watching it, but then I stopped. I only watched 2 this morning. Fate on Netflix. I think it's called The Wicks Saga. Oh, it was so good. It was so good. Where did I get up to with that? Just that one green. So I need to go in with spruce here. I've missed spruce out. If you like your sci-fi kind of, it's about furries, but they're like all powerful furries and stuff. It's not like Tinkerbell. And it was so good. Hi Robin, how are you? Grass green now. So now I want light green just in the centres of them. It's gorgeous how this is just coming to life in my mind. I'm just seeing it as I'm doing it. Oops. What was the name of the Netflix show? It's called Fate, the Wix W-I-X saga. It was so good. I can't wait for watch some more of it tomorrow. It's like the teenage age in it, but then it's like, I can't think, if anyone's watched Shadowhunters on Netflix, it's a similar type program to that, only these are furries. But they're not your average furry. And that was a really good one. So let me just get the white, see how the white works on here, if it's bright enough. It should be if the other one is. I just love this Caran Dache tray. It's absolutely stunning, the tray that holds the pencils. That's what you should get when you pay such a lot of money for pencils. I think my chair's stopped rolling. Right, I'm just going to get off it and then roll it forward. So what I'm planning to do with my white is kind of... Oh yes, it comes on bright, that's what I wanted. I'm going to kind of go up, but I'm going to do... so coming from this, I'm going to do, you know, your veins in it. I just kind of wanted them to look. So I want that see-through, very thin membrane, if you get what I mean. I don't know if this is how others do it, but this is how I think I'm going to do it. Oh, definitely, Lily. I love anything like that. Because I was gutted when Shadowhunters finished and never came back on. Let's blend that into there. But I love anything like that. I finished watching The Witcher last night and I still didn't like it. I'm sorry to say. It's not a me, that Witcher. It's I was just thinking it. I don't want to let it out if anyone's not watched it, but I just didn't understand his role. No, such a high caliber actor like that, and it was a bit weird. This is just black, and I'm just highlighting this bone part of the wing. This is so good. Sorry if you can hear me. Eldest son there having his teenage tantrum on his PlayStation. I'm going to come back in. I played the game and did not like the series at all. No, I just found it really hard to... I didn't get what it was about. I just didn't get it. And I think if I don't gel with a programme, I'm done with it then. It's like I just can't stay into it. But I watched that Fate and I was like, this is going to be my next new thing. Got plenty of time on my hands, so why not? I'm flashing this violet through the middle of these. And then going back with the darkest green. That's how her wings are going to be anyway. I want to order some of that Strathmore tone tan and tone grey because I want to see the comparison to this cheap stuff that I use and the high quality Strathmore papers, because this stuff, I mean, it costs me £3 off for the whole pad. You know, it's amazing value, and you get tanned paper, white and black. And so I would like to see, you know, how much difference there is between the two. So that was spruce, and then I'm moving on to grass green. Just building up that second layer. So you all know how I do that section now. So what I'm going to put in, so you can see on each of her wing where she's done that doppled section. So what I'm going to do then is just put in my morph line, where I know this is going to be morphing into that see-through type of wing. So I'm just going to do that now. So this one, it's going to morph a little bit lower down. And then this one going to be predominantly the one that we've done here. Morph line will be here. I'm going to morph it there. And all of them, I'm just going to literally do what I've been doing. So soften that edge off there to take the next colour in. And then light lemon yellow is going to go all on this section. I'm just doing long scumbling. So it's like a scumbling technique, but just taking it over a longer stretch. I want to cover more area, but I don't want it building up on top. Am I back in frame, Tonya? Thanks, honey. Lisa, have I missed anything in chat? Been looking down. What was the name? Oh, sit down. had to drive to... No problem. I'm glad you got to work safely. Oh, a lap tray. Are you off, Leslie? Thanks for bobbing in. Thank you very much for coming. Have a lovely weekend. Now going to the edge of the paper with this. And then I'll just come in this way. And it just takes away any... I don't want it to look liney. So I'm going over it this way to cover any bits that may not be covered. I like the texture this leaves on here because it kind of gives it that look of that rough see-through skin that I'm after. I'm going to do this ever so slightly with the violet. I'm just going to come up the edge of these here just so it separates, right, just so it separates the two sections of the wing. It'll lighten it up, but I don't mind that. Just a gentle touch. Just press on that little bit there. It's the same on this side as well here. And that's how that's going to be. And just put the lime green up the centre of that. It's like highlighted. I'm just going to pull it up a little bit so I don't keep going out of frame, because you can still see what I'm doing from this angle, can't you? Same with this bit here. The lime green will go in the middle of there. Is it tea time now in the US? I'm sure it's about tea time now, isn't it, for everyone? So I'm going to come back in with the white, and then I'm going to travel that white down that edge there to that green. Nice white solid edge, and then along there, blend it out into it a bit. Like the wind down, I want to. Wind down for bed. I'm just going to make sure it's sharp. Pencil. Shell, it's dinner time for me. Oh, what you having? Oh, thank you, Belinda. I think it'll be a long one, this one, Belinda. These wings are going to take me forever. So I'm just going to run that vein up. And I just think insect at this point, or butterfly wing, how would that look? If I had my beautifully sharp, I think I'd love to use my whole bar on this. But, oh, let me see what a white gel pen would look like. You just, see, I could actually do that with it at the end as well. I'll not do it all now because it'll just get your finger and push that into that green bit. I'll actually do it with a gel pen. Just pull it in. So yeah, I could actually do it with my gel pen and that would make it look veiny as well. I'm not too worried about that. I just hope Raen likes the image I've got. It's probably not the image she had for it when she drew it. But we've all done many. I think I've seen quite a few different variations of it now. So that's quite good. But that's what it's going to look like. So each wing is going to start off like the dragonfly into this clear effect here. Like a clear wing. Not clear, like a, I don't know how to explain it, like a see-through winged look, I suppose. And then into the light lemon yellow. But I've really enjoyed using my Pablos, I must admit. They've been good to use. No idea what I'll do with these holes in a wings yet. I might cover them up there, but certainly these lighter bits I can't get away with that. Just looked up from my colouring, just been listening and stuck in this. This is looking beautiful. Oh, thank you. Isn't it? It's just a bit different. It's just different, and I like different. I like being a bit different. Got an idea. I could make them look like water bubbles on top of her wings. I can't do that. And just come back in with light green. Just blend it in a little bit more. All your images, Belinda, have been stunning what you've done. Them wings with them Copic markers, I was just in awe. I was like, how do you do them? How do you do it with them markers? I just can't do markers. I'm rubbish. Absolutely rubbish with markers. So, pressing on a bit. In the edge. Blending it out. Yeah, make sure everyone checks out. If you're not already have, you probably already have, but check out the streamers' channels and see what they all got up to. I had to go back and watch some because I didn't get to see all of them. But they've all done an outstanding job. The artist drawing them and the streamers colouring them. They've all done, and I think the schedule is still in this description. Well, what have you put on, Belinda? It's my big girl. Do you know, I think it did it to me the other day, and it changed it to a boy wave, and I don't know why. And I ended up deleting my messages, my message, and doing something different. Oh, a bit of a surge in the light bulb then. So yeah, I'm getting that effect I'm after. I think it looks cool. So always gets to these finer parts and you think, what if I ruin it? What if I ruin it now? So I want my violet to come up here. Then we have light green here. This is kind of like, I'm just using this as like a highlight. I will blend it in better later. But I just want to put that in so I'm not losing the line between the two wings. In fact, I could turn them into little of this bit I've done. It'll all go over it. Tiny little divots. Oh, thank you, Lisa. I know, I think we've all got our redstone colouring tonight. I'm like that with this. I get so engrossed in it when the big ones are like this. And I forget sometimes where I am. I don't want to go out of frame. I'm just going to make all them look like the ones I've done here. I'm just going to go around them with the green, with dark green. Might not fit it all in some of them. So I'll try and fit it in. Your dragon is looking good, Belinda. I love the colour you're going for with it. And I need to commit one we can actually sit and follow along every week. But I need to get Colin Thompson out the way because I've got Colin Thompson on the go with Tammy and Ashley, which have been really cute little pictures we've been doing every week. So I think I might have just do my streams next month and I'm just going to do a colour along in my own space and time. And give uploading a break for a month and just do my live streams. Because I've done loads this last month, like January and this month. feel like I've never been off YouTube. So I'm not going to fit all them colours in, so I'm just going to go around with this spruce and then I'll blend out that light green and just blend out the middles with them. It kind of gives it that same look as that big bony one there. Definitely think I deserve a break then. I'm currently writing lessons on classical conditioning and Pavlov, oh, I can't say that word. Pavlov's research. Fun, lol. I have no idea what you're talking about, Tammy. I will say that's just gone straight over my head. Yes, Em's doing it as well. You're following along, aren't you, as well, love? Yours have been absolutely stunning. I know Christine has been colouring along as well. There's been some others. Angie's following along with all three of us. I think she's doing bits at a time from each of us. Hers, so that looks good. And all the others that have been posting on the hashtags from different pages as well. I've seen some really good pages in the hashtag on Instagram. So thank you for everyone that's been posting on the hashtag. You know, it's not an artist that you hear jumbling around. He's the kind of artist that comes out the woodwork every now and again in some colouring groups. So it's been nice to bring his book out again and give it some time. So we drop our videos on the same day every day. So check out Amazon Tammy. If you put Ashley, can you pop yours and Tammy's YouTube channel link in the description? And if there's anyone in the chat who's got a YouTube channel, just chuck 3 hearts up so people can go along to your channel if you want them to. So let's have a see. What time are we on? Belinda, are you on at 10:30? Are you on at 11? I ask this every week, I think. No, now we need a month off Kirby every day. Ashley, don't tempt me, because that's a very good tempting thing to do Kirby every day. So yeah, check out once if Ashley can get them links up. There you go, she's popping them on. Please check out Tammy's channel and Ashley's, because we're all 3 dropping the same videos. Ashley is using Spearfarbens and Amazon is using Amazon. Tammy is using Grey Arts and I'm using Polychromos on it. Just going to find out if Belinda's still here. I'm sure, is it 11 o'clock, Belinda, that you stream? I'm just trying to work out how long I've got, or if it's 10:30. Because I could always do the her as a her video, you see, because I'm doing my her series, hashtag her gold, in my, that's just a YouTube thing, that's just going to be a playlist on my YouTube. Where the ginger hair that I did on the Sweet Temptations will be on there, and I could do this hair on there as well. It's Amazon Tammy. The links, Ashley's just put both the links into both the channels. I promise I will be keeping water away from my grey arts. Oh dear me, the saga of the watercolour pencils. I think it, honestly, I don't think it's an issue, me. I just think it's funny. The first thing I said to, I think it was to Ashley, and I said, or to a little Colin Thompson group, and I said, I think it's quite funny. You've got 2-in-1 pencils. I get it if it's a really expensive pencil brand. I get it, because if it was something like Luminance or your Caran Dache Pablos and they started being water soluble, you'd have something to say. But I think when they're a budget pencil, you're going to expect some kind of pigment leakage. And I know some of them's like, it's more ghosting than watercolour, and some of them are full on watercolour soluble, but I really don't see the massive deal in it, because if, unless you're going to touch your page with water, it's not going to make a difference. But I mean, it's like a big massive thing, isn't it, at the minute? Everywhere you look, there's a video, and it's funny. It's funny. The little things there. There's quite a few shocking ones. Shannon did a good one where she was checking every one of them, and some was shocking what came out in there, and I was like, I do not believe, because Black Widows was quite water soluble, and I was thinking at that, now come on, you think your Black Widows, you think it is a budget pencil, but when you've bought all of them sets and it adds up, I'm sure it's not far off £100 for all the pencils. So you're paying as much for them as you're paying for a set of Prismacolor when you've got the whole set of Black Widows. So Black Widows, I was a bit like, oh, jaw moment, but I think I expected it from the others. So yeah, that's my take on it. That's all I'm going to say about it. Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, you'd be bothered if it was your because I cringed when Shannon was doing the luminance and stuff. I was cringing because I thought if they break down, I was like, oh, I'd be on phone to Caran Dache saying what the heck is going on. Only one video one so far. Please watch past the first 3.5 minutes if you watch it. What is it, Della? I'll be watching that now when I come on. Wendy. That's funny. The water soluble is not actually as water soluble. That's amazing. That's funny. So I'm just putting the veins in this bit, in these areas. So I think I'm going to do the bones again of these here. If I put the light, no, I was using these, wasn't I? Light lemon yellow through here. I'm just going to add them in and make them look like the thick bones of the actually, I'll put a blend line in there. I think I'm going to stop using my swordfish pencil shape, because I think it's just eating away at everything I have. I've never noticed my pencils. My polychromos have lasted me ages, and I mean, I've had them well over a year. And I've been using my swordfish while I've been doing the Colin Thompson, and it's eating away at my pencils, literally eating away at it. So again, this is violet. So I think I'm going to go back to hand sharpening, because I know that that doesn't take as much of the pencil away. But I did get some new pencils. I will show everyone before I come off. I'm going to do a review on these as well. But these pencils for her and stuff like that are absolutely amazing. If anyone's seen them on Amazon, you'll recognise the pencil case straight away. These are amazing. They're all the same. They're like the Castle Arts and the Cray Arts, the black pencils. Only these are called Z-Zona, or Zeonia. I don't know if you can see it in that little gold. Don't think you can see it because it's like a gold band with the name in it. But there's no coloured pencil name on. There's just a coloured pencil number. And I swear that all these companies that look like these pencils are the same pencils. I honestly believe they are. But I'm going to get... I've got some other pencils upstairs that are exactly the same as these, just a different name. And I'm going to borrow, or hopefully compare them towards my auntie who's got the Castle Arts, to see if they're the same pencils, because I honestly think with 120 in these, and you get a pencil extender, some book. I don't know how legit the little book is that you get in it, but these were 27 quid off Amazon. And even just for the pencil case, like I paid 19 quid for some of my pencil cases, and this pencil case is a really good quality pencil case. So if you ever see these on Amazon, don't look past them. They're amazing, especially for the likes of her. But I will be doing a review and demo with them very shortly. But if you ever see them on Instagram, I was going to say that. If you ever see them on Amazon, get them. Because I only did a snippet of like a practice thing of her, like a little swatch of her. And oh, they were so fun and so nice. I was like, oh, I'm liking these. Dark green. So yeah, if you come across them, most definitely buy them. Only for a budget brand anyway, but they're really good. So far, I mean, base it more off my review and demo, because I'm going to do a mini little colouring page with them on the demo to show them at the full extent. But they're the same price as the Castle Arts. Not Castle Arts, Cray Arts. So it makes me wonder whether they're all the same. It's like they're the same manufacturer, and they're all buying it and then just putting the name on. That's what I'm thinking it all is. We're like a franchise, really. Jump into grass green. I can't fit all the colours on. So you kind of got the gist now of how the wings are going to go. And then I think if Belinda is on at 11, I might have enough time to do a section of the hair, maybe. I think Belinda might have stepped out of the chat now. If anyone can see her channel for me and let me know what time her schedule week 4's on. Is it week 3 or week 4? I'm not too sure. But whatever schedule it can. I'm not sure if I've got any mods on. Let me have a look. Ah, 11 o'clock. Sorted. A little over 30 minutes. Hello, Shannon. How are you, honey? I've just been talking about you in your video and the cringy mum where you shut your eyes to check in case a pencil was going to turn out to be water soluble. So, make my little squares up again for this one. Little smiles in. Well, these are sad smiles. Yep. I think, like I've just said before in the chat, I was more shocked at the Black Widows. Really shocked. I hope you've messaged them, Shannon, and said, hey, I found out that your pencils do it as well. Because I was really shocked at Black Widows. Really shocked. Because, like you said, when you add it up, the £25 a set for each. Is it £25? Yeah. And a 15 quid for each skin set. And then it's £50 for the Monarch set. So, you know, it's 75 quid for the 3 individual sets. And then another 50 quid. So you're looking at like, that's as much as or equivalent to some polychromo set. So, not polychromo, Prismacolor. So it's like your Black Widows are more like a mid-range pencil. And I was really shocked at Black Widow. Really shocked. Hi, Angela. No worries, don't worry. You're not late at all. You just come when you can come. If you can't make it, you can't make it. Don't worry. I'm going to message Create, I think, for sure, because they might as well be watercolour. Were they really bad? They also have a smaller one, core size compared to Frisners and Holly's, less pigment for dollars. Oh, the Black Widows do. Because I think because you buy the Black Widows in like little sets, I'd definitely be messaging them, Shannon. But because you buy the Black Widows, you don't see the cost of it the same as if you had to buy it as a full. There's 144 pencils, I think, in there in Black Widows. And by the time you've got the full set, it's like you've spent quite a bit of money when you've bought all of them. So yeah, I was quite shocked at Black Widows. I'm just glad the Luminance didn't do it, and the Pablos didn't do it, and the Polys didn't do it. Did the Prismas? The Prismas didn't, did they? I think the Prismas stayed put. I remember the Crayons. The Crayons was like, way watercolour. It was bright as well. But I was testing mine out in the day just to see if mine did. And I was rubbing the brush on the end of the pencil. And it was coming off on there. And you wanted to see how bright it came off the end of the pencil onto the paper. I was like, whoa, child, that is... But obviously, like I said, it doesn't bother me in the slightest because it's a budget pencil, but it's quite shocking. Are you off, Mona? Thank you very much for coming, Mona. It's been lovely to have you. Have a lovely weekend. I know it's tea time now over there. Are you all starving or you're all cooking? It was crazy the other day. I was speaking to Mary and Tonya on the phone, and it was weird. I was like, right, I'm going to go now and make my tea. And they're like, I'm going to go and have our dinner. Okay, so if Belinda is coming on, I've got like half an hour, so I'm wondering if I get my colours out to do her black. If I convert them. Because there's no point me sitting doing all that, because I've done all that, haven't I? You've seen it all on here, but no one, not seen how I've done her. Are you off now, Debbie, as well? Thank you very much. And I shall see you on the next one, or I'll see you in other people's streams. Debbie, have a lovely weekend. Okay, I'm just going to go and get my little thing to convert these colours, because I only have black in a Prismacolor. One second. Oh, I don't know what's going on with me today, but my bones are aching. Do, 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 do. Oops. Oh, thank you very much, Angela. I'm just finding my black combo. Where are you? I hope I've not deleted my file with it all on. Could you imagine? Oh, there we go. Found it. So, my black is cold grey, full. This is a combo that I have off. I'm part of a Patreon of Kirsty Partridge, and she did a hair section, all different coloured hairs. So this is the one that I use from hers. So it's not my combo, it's one, you can quite openly see it everywhere, but it's not off my own head. So I just need to try and convert my polys to my Caran Dache. Did you test each Black Widow set or just one? I know, it's good, isn't it? Well, I can face paint as well, so it was like it just followed it in the same way I would do that. Let me just get that back up. So watch me convert all these now, and then I'll have to come off. Right, so Cold Grey 3 in Faber-Castell. Cold Grey 3. So I think that'll be Steel Grey. Steel Grey for Cold Grey 3. I'll write that at the side of her. Steel. 004. So then we have Cold Grey 6. I think that's dark grey. Dark grey. Oh, no problem, Leela. Thank you very much for coming. Have a lovely weekend. So I'm going to go dark grey 007. Then the next one is Helio Blue. I'm looking on the wrong chart. I can't see it. Oh, there. Okay, let's have a look which is closest to that. I don't think I can bend it. Oh yeah, I can. I think it's going to be just blue in Caran Dache. Yeah, blue 206. And then the next one is indigo blue. Indigo blue. I don't see an indigo blue. Is it definitely called indigo blue? I only have dark indigo. So I'm assuming it's going to be that colour. And I don't have any that's as dark as that in here. Oh, wait a minute. Darkest I have is Virgin on Purple. So I'll just stick with that. And then lastly it's just black, so that's easy enough. So let's get them out. Dark grey. I don't have a dark. Sorry about this, everyone. 1 second. I don't have a dark green here. Oh. See, by the time I find it, it'll not be worth. Got to go. No problem, Tammy. Grey's black. Light grey. Beige grey. Normal grey. I don't have that grey that I've got on my. I must have it because I've put it on my colour chart. That's coca. That's yeah. That is really bizarre. Let's see if I put it on another tray. Does anybody else have Pablo's? Have I wrote that name down wrong? Ash grey. No. I must have lost a pencil. That's not good. Okay, well I can't find that grey, so I'm not going to be able to use that. What's next closest to it? Have to go grey, which is not quite dark enough, but that's what we'll have to do. And then what was the next? Blue. Blue and then indigo blue. And then black. And I've got black out. So let's do some hair then. I've got now 20 minutes. Plenty of time. I can do a section of her in that. Thing off in the process. Need that and I want black. Move the way. I hate it when I can't. I know it must be missing because I've wrote it on there, so there must be. There's definitely. I'm gonna have to go scouring for it now, but there's definitely. I've wrote it in my chart, so it's dark grey 007. Well, I don't know. Right, let's have a see which bit I'm going to do. So I'll do this bit at the back, and I'm going to do it in sections. So I'm going to flick the whole of this section in here, and this is steel grey. There's not much grayscale on this section, so I'm going to cover this whole area in steel grey. This will be our base colour. I'm just going to come down a bit so you can see what I'm doing. And then next up, I have to sharpen all these because I want them in a point. I'm going to be flicking from this point on. So I'm going to work with each little section. So I'm going to flick. It's going to be like a blue, kind of like a blue black really. And then coming from the top, flicking in. But at least then I've showed you every aspect that I'm going to be doing on a hair, because I'm going to try and do an impromptu on tomorrow night. If not tomorrow night, I might do it Saturday, because I think Saturday's pretty much open. And I'll show you how I've done a face. Thank you, Ashley. Okay. And then I'm going to have a tiny bit of, I'm just going to do this lightly at first. And I'm just going to start off at the bottom down here, and I'm just going to put a few strands in, nothing major at the minute. a little tiny bit. And rotating my pencil as I go. And if you ever want amazing hair tutorials, go and check Sammy out, because Sammy's hair, woof, is amazing. I absolutely love, and she can even do the ombres and everything. Amazing. I've got a feeling I might need to get that other darker grey, because I don't think there's enough depth going on here. I'll get that dark grey out as well. Sharpen this up. Add in some greyish black before we go in with black. Each section, I'm just going to bring that out. And I'm fanning it out as I go. I don't want a turtle blue, I just want it to have a cast of blue. Well, it's about layering up, so I'll spend hours doing this hair when I actually do it all. A little tip under there. I will spend hours and hours and hours on this, just doing the hair. Oops, sprung out my hand that then. I'll keep going round with that. And then in with a bit of indigo blue. I'm going to kind of mark out more shadowed areas with it. Still looks really blue on my screen, but it's not blue like that here. I can assure you. So I'm just going to bring more of this indigo blue in. And then I'm going to wedge some of this together with the white. Not pressing on hard, I'm just blending it in the middle. It kind of makes highlights. Which part did you prefer to do originally, the face or the body? I loved the face. I absolutely loved doing the face, but then when it came to doing the body, I was like, I actually liked it because it worked. And I was really chuffed that it actually worked. So yeah, I'd say my favourite part probably is a face. If I'm sitting and look at it and think about it, her face is definitely the one I like the most. Okay, so this is the black coming in now. I'm going to be layering up and layering up. As long as my paper can take it. I don't think I've done her on this before, on this paper before. Oh yeah, I did actually. No, I didn't, because that was toned grey. I think I did Hooligan's Mane on the toned grey. I'm sure I did the Arteza one. I don't think I've actually done her on this brown paper yet. That'll need layering up. So I'm just showing you this section that I'm doing, because it still looks pretty blue. Pablo's are amazing for her, yeah. I just don't understand why it's looking so blue on your screens, because it doesn't look like that here. It looks a luminous blue on your screens. It's meant to be like a blue black. I mean, the paper's taking it. I'm not worried about that at all. I'm going to come back in with black now. I'm always in awe when I see people doing Arteza and her, and I can't do those ones. Oh. It's just bugging me because it looks so blue on your screens. And it's really not that blue. It's actually quite dark. Probably is my lighting, maybe. Should have just got my prisms out, my polychromos out and stuck it on. No problem, Kenny. You take your phone call, honey. I don't know what a phone call is these days, me. Don't think my pencil sharpener wants to sharpen anymore. I'm just hoping this paper is just gonna last out the layers that's required. If not, I'll just stick some alcohol blender on it, but yeah, let's bring it back with the white. Just blend out with that white again. I won't be adding any more blue in. I'll just be adding that blue in, the blue that we've already got for the undertones. kind of brings them highlights back in. Why does it still look blue on my screen? This is really stressing me out. Just lifting it up off out the light there. Gonna see if you can see how dark it's going. But it does look blue. I don't know why it's giving it such a blue cast. Back in with more black. I mean, this paper is taking layer after layer. I'm quite impressed. But the Pablos are amazing for layering anyway. What I should have done is gone outside the box and I should have put green in instead of blue. Chasing the pencil on the screen, Katrick and Yitzy say hi. Oh, I'm anticipating the snow, Kenny. We're supposed to get about 10 inches tonight, which is not normal for us, but otherwise good. Whoa, you're all getting really bad snow. They are, Tonya. They are amazing. I wished I could use them all the time, but I don't want to. I don't. Can you buy Pablo's in single stock? If you can, I probably would be more tempted to use them more often, but not going as black as I wanted it to. See how black it is out of that light? It's definitely going black. I just don't know why that light's showing it as blue as it is. It must be the light. I wonder if it's the blue in the light that's dulling it down. I'm going to go back with greyish black and add some grey back in. The coloured pencil shot. Oh, that's good. So I can actually start, I can use them more then. I didn't think you could get them single stock. I don't know why. I'm just going to take some of that. It's not got wax bloom yet, but I'm just going to put some of the alcohol blender on it and take some of the shine off so it'll just take a few more layers. Because I was thinking of doing a hair like purple, and then I thought no, because it's just going to be a bit clashy. I don't want it to start clashing. Well, that's made it darker. And some more white pencil in. I think my pencils give up, my pencil sharpness give up. Let's just put some white highlights back in this centre bit. Like I said, it'll just take me hours to do this. Well, I predict it'll take me hours anyway. What time is it? I don't want to go over Belinda's. Oh, right. So I will have to log off anyway. So that's obviously, you can see how dark it is. It's nowhere near as blue as it's strangely looking on screen. So that is it, everybody. I will leave it at that. I will do her when I do the face out of it at the end, where I've done a face. So don't worry about that. You'll get to see a face, and I'll do the face on that other page tomorrow or Saturday. I'll try and work it out. But thank you very much, everyone, for coming along and watching, and hopefully she'll be finished very soon. Good night, everyone. Thanks, mods, for being here. Thanks, everyone, for chatting. Thank you to all the lurkers. See you, everyone. Stay safe and have a lovely weekend. Bye.